The National Unity Platform today extended its internal nomination deadline for those seeking its flag in the coming elections to July 25, 2025, following what was initially considered the final day for submissions. According to the party's Electoral Commission leadership, the decision to push the deadline was based on two key issues. Several aspirants cited delays by the Uganda National Examination Board and the National Council for Higher Education in verifying their academic documents. Secondly, there were notable challenges in the flow of information from nomination processes in upcountry areas.
While the numbers have been overwhelming, we have received requests from many people who could not beat the deadline for the various reasons. Among the reasons include the long periods required to verify academic documents by UNEB and National Council for Higher Education. In light of this, we are extending the period for receiving expression of interest at all points initially communicated to you to Friday, the 25th July 2025.
While this new extension surpasses the previously outlined timeline in the party's electoral roadmap, the July 25th deadline now aligns more closely with the National Electoral Commission's nomination window, scheduled to run from September 3rd to 17th for both local government and parliamentary positions. This leaves the National Unity Platform with roughly 1 month to finalize and present single candidates per position ahead of the national nominations. When asked about the internal democratic processes that will be used to narrow down to one candidate per seat, the party's Electoral Commission did not provide a direct answer. However, the National Unity Platform's Electoral Commission maintained that the period between now and July 25th would be dedicated to reconciliation and harmonization among competing aspirants.
The harmonization process has already started. We are having candidates who are already starting to harmonize amongst themselves, coming to us and saying, EMC, I had gone for this position, but I am thinking maybe the other person would perform well in that same position. So why can't I withdraw, or why can't I go for this position? So these candidates are already doing that. So that's why it's also one of the reasons that we've considered that this process should be ongoing as the candidates do their harmonization even before the party comes in.
Despite the first phase of the nomination period having concluded again, the National Unity Platform has yet to finalize the full list of aspirants who expressed interest in various selective positions. The party says it is still compiling this data, which remains incomplete up to this stage.
So the exercise just ended yesterday, and we have not been able to compile. So we are compiling and working on that. We had printed 40,000 forms, and all of them were taken by our applicants. So meaning we have over 50,000 people who have expressed interest. The only thing is we just need to compile and give you the exact figures.
David Ijo, NTV.